And now, today's adventure of Outer Scope 1, Shooting Through Space.
Countdown!
All systems are go on Outer Scope 1,
10,
and now for the countdown.
9,
Oh, boy.
8, 7, 6,
What a game!
5, 4,
We're almost up.
3, 2,
We're almost up.
1. Lift off! Help! I need help! Got to get control!
You get that door closed, Henry. I'll help Willie.
Cynthia, shut off that fuel system. We're flying, for heaven's sake.
Oh, no. Where's Henry?
What do you mean? Help! Henry!
Hold on, little fella. We'll pull you in.
Willie, help!
Grab my hand, Eleanor. We'll make a change.
Okay, Cynthia, hold on to Edgar.
Oh, poor Henry. Okay, pull.
Pull! 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 Pull!
It's okay, Henry. You'll be safe in a minute.
Pull! 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 Pull!
What happened? It's as if we stopped.
It's so peaceful.
Henry, your elbow is in my stomach.
Sorry, Edgar. What happened? Where are we?
Here, Henry, fix your glasses so you can see. There now, you're safe. We're all safe.
Oh, I don't know about that. Look out the window.
It's Earth, Henry.
You mean we're in outer space? Really? Gosh, I didn't know yeast could do that.
Looks like we've invented a rocket engine and didn't even know it.
Well, I hope it keeps working. I wouldn't want to fall from up here.
Oh, wow, what's that?
Good heavens, it's the moon. Not only the moon, Cynthia, but the dark side of the moon. And that means we're headed away from Earth. Gee, Willie, don't you think we should turn around and go home? Oh, you're right, Henry. In the excitement, I forgot all about steering. Boy, am I glad we built this steering device.
Oh, no! We're falling!
I can't steer. It's like we've fallen in a hole. We're going so fast I can't breathe. What if we crash into something?
We keep going faster. Whoops!
Whoa!
I have control. I can steer. Good heavens. It's gotten awfully strange outside.
Almost like we've fallen into a different universe.
Well, it sure is a beautiful one.
ahead.
We're in some strange clouds. I can't see.
Turn around, Willie. We'll crash into something.
I can't. It's too late. We're going too fast. We're going to crash.
To be continued. Next time, crash landing.
What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be?
Hi, my name is Senor Cordero. I'm a professional jockey. When I became interested in horses, I must be about 3-year-old, as far as I remember. My father and my grandfather and all my parents, and my father and my mother part, they was involved in racing. So I've been living with horses and interested in horses when I was a little kid. I believe you have to love horses to become a good rider, because more you love what you're doing, better job you do. Well, all my life I've been in love with racing, and I love to be a jockey as long as I can ride. And if I ever have to quit, that the time will come, I would like to be a trainer or owner. It requires a lot of hard work. You got to work in the morning, you got to work in the afternoon, and sometimes you have to work at night.
Me?
Well, in order to be a good jockey, I guess it takes a lot of determination and a lot of hard work, and you just try to get as fast as you can get on your profession. But to become a good jockey, I will advise a young girl or a young guy that he have to keep his weight down, and he have to really be interested in being a jockey and put his maximum onto it. The greatest moment in my career, I have to say, was winning the 100 Kentucky Derby last year. I think that's the greatest thing that could happen to any jockey in the world. Yeah, you have to go to school when you start to be a jockey. We call it school, going in the stable area and work with the horses and learn everything about racing before you ever become a jockey. Well, the size is very important to become a good rider, because you will get down on a horse much better than a tall guy. You have to get real low on a horse to cut the wind when he's running. And as low as you can get on a horse, as faster he can run. Well, the color the jockeys were bring by the owners. Every owner have his different colors. And depending on for what owner you ride in a race, that depending on the color you wear in a race. We as jockeys compete with each other every day, but we get along pretty good after the race is over. It is not discrimination in racing. I don't believe so. I believe we have jockeys from all over the country, from France, England, Puerto Rico, Panama, Mexico, all kind of countries, and we get along good. And I believe as long as you got the ability, it is not any discrimination against riders. It's just whatever you can do on a horse. That's what it counts. I usually talk to horses. I sing to them to relax them, and talk to them when you want them to slow down, and scream at them when you want them to go faster. When a jockey fell off a horse, and if the horse came first, he's not entitled to the winner. He's automatically disqualified because he's supposed to come to the wire with the jockey. The only way you can win a race is finish with the horse. As long as you're on top of the horse, even if you fell after the wire, then you win it, but you have to go by the wire with the horse. I guess God is with the jockeys. We don't get hurt that many times. But when you win a race, you feel happier than when you lose, because you got the owner and the trainer happy, and the public that bet on the horse. So I believe everybody likes to win.
All right.
Beautiful.
Attaboy.
Thank you.
Bum-ba-da-bum-bum-ba.
My name is Julia Scissors.
And my name is Rubberhead.
I can cut a piece of paper.
I can draw on it with lead.
I'm happy when I'm sappy.
I'm fine for any line.
If you learn the way to use it.
You can have a real good time, rub-a-dub-dub. Shh. 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 Shh.
We're making a surprise party for the ruler.
So don't let him inch up on us. What's that? That, Rubberhead, is a piñata.
A piñata?
A toy filled with candy and presents. It's popular in the Southwest where many Mexican Americans live. What do they do with it? At Christmas and Easter, they hit it with a stick. All the goodies fall out.
It's just the thing to have at our party.
We'll have a fiesta. That's Spanish, Julia, the language of 14 million Americans. It means party or festival. Let's make a piñata. The first thing to make is paper mache.
How do we do that?
I'll show you the way. Rip strips of paper. Newspapers will do. Flour and water make a good glue. Drop in the strips, and with a little luck, maybe you can get my arms unstuck. Sorry, Rubberhead. Blow up 2 balloons, one big and one small. Tie up the ends.
When you need me, call.
Okay, Julia, very soon. First, we've got to cover each balloon with a couple of layers. Don't be nervous. Ready, Julia?
At your service.
Cut a strip of paper, shape it like a fan. Can you glue it in place? You bet I can. This feels hard already. Have 2 hours passed?
When you're having fun, time goes so fast.
Now carefully cut a hole in the top. Don't be frightened, Julia. I expect a pop. Take lots of candy, fill it up to here. That sounds terrific.
What a sweet idea.
Take the other balloon, glue it into place. Okay, magic markers, time to make a face. Rubberhead, Julie, do your stuff. I think we're finished. That's enough. What a piñata!
That's a lot of piñata.
Hey, where you guys been? I've been looking all over. What's this? A piñata. Isn't it slick? According to custom, you must hit it with a stick. What?
Hit it with a stick?
Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños, dear ruler. Feliz cumpleaños a ti.
Real people, I'd like to introduce you to some real people. Real people.
My name is Martin, and Nigel is my pet snake. I worry about him getting sick. Have you ever tried to find a snake doctor?
What's the matter? What happened?
Look at that.
What is that?
What does it look like?
It's mice, frozen mice.
What?
For Nigel.
Oh, Martin, for heaven's sake.
I'm sorry, Mom. I forgot to tell you when I put them in the freezer. Scott couldn't keep them for me this week. I always liked them.
Yeah, what about me? I almost had a heart attack.
Well, Nigel's been acting kind of strange lately. He's been hiding in dark corners, not really wanting me to touch him.
That's all we need. Mice in the freezer and a sick snake upstairs. I just may run away from home and you guys can fix your own dinner.
Look at his eyes. They look kind of strange, like a film, Sylvan.
Yes, they do look strange.
Do you think he's going blind?
I don't know, Martin.
Well, you're a doctor. Don't you know what's wrong with him?
Well, Martin, Snake probably has sicknesses that a people doctor like me knows absolutely nothing about. Look, it's too late to do anything for him tonight. If he doesn't look better tomorrow, perhaps we better take him to a vet, okay?
All right, and maybe I better call Scott, too.
Yes, and maybe you should call Scott, too.
Hey, you! You got some nerve. First you break the window. Then you come in here to watch me repair it. That's it, right?
I didn't break any window.
Don't lie to me, I seen you. It was one of you two guys anyway. How did you get in here anyhow?
Right through the door downstairs.
Don't get snotty with me. Oh, I ought to call the cops. Kids.
Hey, Nigel, I'll be okay. You gonna be all right? I'll be okay.
What's going on around here, Mr. Taylor? What's going on?
This is the kid that broke the window. These kids today, the nerve.
Yeah.
And now he waltzes in here all high and mighty.
Can't trust any of them.
I didn't break any window. I just got here. What makes you think it was me?
I seen you. And you better have a good reason for being here because I am gonna call a cop.
Hey, I'm the reason he's here. What's this all about, man?
Now that's all I need. You sticking up for him. He just broke this window and he threw a rock from the backyard.
Hey, this is my friend Martin Harris. He's a very good friend of mine. He comes here often, and I'm sure you've seen him before. I wouldn't want you to be embarrassed in front of all your friends in the police station by accusing the wrong person.
Yeah, but he looks like the kid that threw the rock.
Well, we can't help that, can we? You just better make sure of your facts. Just better be cool.
Let's go.
Have soda and take it easy, will you? Just calm down.
I bet you he wouldn't have talked like that to me if I had been white.
No, you wouldn't have even looked like the kid that threw the rock either.
Yeah.
Look, Martin, look. There's no sense in getting upset over a person like that.
But he just took one look at me and started yelling.
He had nothing better to do but yell. He didn't even look at you. All he saw was a black kid. That's all.
But do I have to answer for all the black kids in the world?
No, you shouldn't have to. But there's always some guy out there that thinks that all blacks cause trouble. Just like all snakes bite. It's easier than using your brain.
Yeah, but I felt like just going up there and punching him right in the face.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't be using your brain. And you've got a pretty good one. Look, you have to feel sorry for a person like that. I mean, he hasn't had a new idea in 30 years. I mean, forget it, Martin. You're way ahead of it.
Yeah, but it's all so unfair.
Yes, it's unfair. It's very unfair. And it has to be dealt with. But it has to be dealt with intelligently. Just like I have to deal with the fact that you haven't told me why you've come here.
Oh, I forgot. I've been worried about Nigel. He's been acting funny. He's nervous, cranky. He's hiding in dark corners. And then his eyes.
Kind of clouded over with like a film over him?
Yeah, how did you know?
Don't worry about it, man. Like, he's getting ready to shed. And there's no problem. Just leave him alone until he sheds and everything will be fine.
He's hiding in corners and he's sliding too slow. His eyes look funny and I just don't know. Should we give him a pill to make him move quicker? No medicine in any form only makes you sicker.
Honey.
John, before you go inside, there's something I have to tell you that I don't want Martin to know about.
Well, keeping secrets from Martin now, huh?
But this is something that'll upset him terribly. It's about Nigel. He's dead.
Dead?
Yes, I found him in the sunroom among the flowers all dried out. Let's don't tell Martin right away.
Well, maybe we could get him another boa, replace that one.
John, does it have to be a snake this time? Couldn't we get him a different kind of pet? Maybe after a while Martin would forget about Nigel.
Okay, we'll see. Come on, let's go on inside.
Come on, see?
Hey, look. Mom, Dad, I found Nigel. Ta-da!
Nigel, Nigel.
What are you guys staring at?
Impossible.
What do you mean impossible? Nigel has brand new skin. Come on, Nigel.
Martin, is that another boa?
Another boa? What?
Martin, I didn't want to tell you this, but I found Nigel in here. He's dead.
Oh, Mom, you're silly. That's only your skin. Isn't she silly, Dad?
Actually, I think she's kind of cute.
Are you gonna get mushy? I'm not gonna hang around for this. Come on, Nigel, let's get out of here.
Hi, this is Woody. How are you? Or should I say, como estas, like the Spanish do? For today, we're making a Mexican treat called guacamole. It can't be beat. Mexican-Americans throughout the states love guacamole. They think it's great. And so it is, as you'll soon see. So get in your gear and follow me. Two avocados here, and one tomato. My dear, I can hardly wait to have a taste of that delicioso avocado paste. We'll need 2 green chili peppers. That's true, but if you can't get fresh ones, canned ones will do. And it's a good idea to have a grown-up along just to make sure that things do not go wrong. Now, first you have to peel the avocados, then mash them up along with the tomatoes. Then chop up the roasted chili peppers, add a little salt, and mix up all the goodies together. Now what you got is a fabulous dish to serve with corn or potato chips. And when you have passed the guacamole around, you'll be so surprised at all the friends you found. For everyone loves a new taste treat, whether they're from Mexico or 18th Street. Another nice thing about avocados is the wonderful thing you can do with the pit. Just place it in water, then put it in the dark, and after some days, you'll see it start to grow. Then take the pit, plant it in a pot, and what do you think that you have got? The beginning of what will turn out to be a great and noble avocado tree. Make some guacamole, then plant a tree.
Flowers are different colors. Birds are different colors. But are people different colors?
Well, here are some colors.
Red, green, purple, orange, yellow.
Do people come in all of these colors?
Yes. No.
Seems to be some confusion here. Well, let's see. This is Kathy. Her parents are American Indians, members of a group that was once thought to have red skin. But is her skin really red?
No.
This is David. His great-grandparents were born in China. Some say Asian people have yellow skin. But is David's skin really yellow?
No.
And this is Tracy. Her parents are Afro-Americans. She is a black, but her color is dark brown. Are we different colors, or are we really different shades of the same color?
We don't know.
Okay, now, if your skin has ever peeled after a bad scrape or burn, you know that the top layers have practically no color at all. But spread about in the lower layers of everybody's skin are tiny grains of dark brown coloring material called melanin. Melanin means dark or black. Melanin is the name of a dark brown coloring material in everyone's skin. Pretend for a minute that this coffee is like the melanin in your skin. When looked at from a distance, the tiny grains of brown melanin appear to make skin an even brown or tan color. If you have only scattered grains of melanin, your skin looks very light. A medium amount of melanin makes a medium brown skin tone. And if you have a lot of melanin, your skin is very dark brown. And all the shades in between are made up the same way.
But why does some people's skin look pink?
Okay, yes, there are some other things that affect skin color. And they are shared by dark and light-skinned people alike. First, have you ever noticed that on your knuckles and under your fingernails and other places where your skin is stretched and thin, it looks pink? In the same way, people who have thin skin all over their body may have dark brown, tan, or light skin with a pink or reddish tint. And, of course, Skin can change color in the sun, turn red when you blush, or turn pale when you're sick, but these changes don't last. And none of these has as much to do with skin color as melanin. Melanin is the most important coloring material, and people in every part of the world have it. So do people come in all different colors?
No.
No. They come in different shades of the same color. And more than that, all people have the same kind of brain and heart and eyes. We can all love and laugh, and because of that, we are very special indeed.
Guess what, Mary Frances? Because of the energy crisis, school may be closed tomorrow. I'll be tickled pink, wouldn't you?
Tickle, yes. Pink, no.
And now, today's adventure of Outer Scope 1, Crash Landing.
Hi, I'm Willie. Me and my friends are inside a spaceship, Outer Scope 1. We built it ourselves, and oh man, were we surprised when we found ourselves flying through space. And now it looks like we're going to crash.
We're in some strange clouds. I can't see.
Turn around, Willie. We'll crash into something.
I can't. It's too late. We're going too fast. We're going to crash.
Oh my gosh, we've hit something. Is everybody okay?
I'm okay, Willie.
I'm all right. Me too. Well, I'm so upset I'll never recover. My poor nerves. Hey, Cynthia, where's Betty? Look, there she is. Here, Betty, come down. Everything's okay now. Here she comes.
Come on, Betty.
Oh, my poor Betty. And I thought I was upset. I want to go home. We all like to go home, Henry, but first we better go out and check for damages.
I'll go, Willie. You stay with the ship, just in case.
Gee, it's really strange out there. It doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before. Ick. I don't like it. No trees or grass or anything. Only a lot of bare rocks. Not even a speck of color.
Hey, Willie, it looks like the ship is stuck against a big rock.
Oh, no. Okay, Edgar, we're coming out. Oh, boy, it'll be like a moonwalk. I can't wait to explore. Wait a minute. What are you taking, Willie? Stale bread. Stale bread? What for? It's to make a trail. Oh, just like the Hansel and Gretel story. Breadcrumbs to find our way back to the ship. Good idea, Willie. I'd hate to get lost out there. Wow, it's really hot and steamy.
Ready? Push!
This place looks so empty. There's no sign of people. Yuck. Who'd want to live here anyway?
Push!
Boy, it sure is stuck. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
It won't budge.
Hey, look what I found. What? What is it? What is it?
What?
A path. That's the funniest looking path I ever saw. It's all made out of tiles, black and white tiles. Let's follow it. But maybe it will lead us into danger.
That's true, it might. But we've got to try it. Don't worry, I'll go first and protect you.
I want to go first, and it's my right. I found the path.
But I'm stronger, Eleanor. I can defend us better if there's trouble.
Stop it, you guys. Who says it's going to be trouble anyway? Hey, what's that? What? That noise. Hey, look! What's that on the path? Oh, a mouse! Easy, Cynthia. It looks like a mouse, but... But what? But it seems to be talking.
I go here, I go there. Cleaning, cleaning everywhere.
Hey, I'm going to catch it. Henry, come back.
Over hill, over dale, at cleaning dirt I never failed.
Are you okay, Henry? Yeah, I'm okay. But that was no mouse, Cynthia. It was a slippery bar of soap. Oh, come on, Henry. That's ridiculous. Look! What is it? I know what it looks like, but it just can't be. Look!
This isn't good. This isn't good at all.
We can't be sure. They may be friendly. They certainly don't look friendly. They're all around us. I don't like this. Let's get out of here. We're surrounded. I want to go home. They're coming after us.
To be continued. Next time, The March to the Throne.
It's time to tell a story. It's storytelling time.
That's Big Dog, and that's the little dog.
There's a song about him my mother used to sing to me when I was about your age, and she learned it from her mother. I'll sing you a song about them in Japanese. Okina wan wan, chicha na wan wan, wan 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 to nakeba. Okina wan wan, chicha na wan wan, wan 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 to naku. Itsumo nakayoshi, otomodachi. Wong wong. You be the big dog and you be the little dog, all right? And when I go wong wong, you bark in Japanese. Here we go. Big little wong wong, smile little wong wong. Wong 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 wong. Big little wong wong, small little wong wong. Wow 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 wow. Always such chums, always great pals. Oh wow wow wow, always friends. Wow wow. Hey, I tell you what, come on doggies, let's go for a walk. Come on. Yay, this way. You know what they call terubozus? I grew up in this country. Let's stand over here. So, I used to sing Rain, Rain, Go Away, but when my grandmother was a little girl in Japan, she used to make these little dolls and hang them up on the eaves of her house, and she'd sing, Teru, terubozu, terubozu, teru, terubozu, terubozu. Make tomorrow a bright, sunny day, like the day I dreamed of so long, long ago. If you make it sunny, I'll give you a silver bell. Teru, teru, bozu, teru, bozu, teru, teru, bozu, teru, bozu. 明日天気にしておくれ。いつかの夢の空のように晴れたら銀の鈴あげよう。 Hey kids, I don't think it's working. Look, it's raining. 晴れたら銀の鈴あげよう。
What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be?
Scene 2, take 1.
Hello, my name is John Wong, and I work in the movie industry. My job is being assistant to the cameraman. We're making a movie today about a race car driver. Why don't you come on along and watch us work?
Now that I've already cleaned and inspected the camera body, I can mount the lens. This camera can hold 3 lenses at one time. Next, I attach the matte box. It works like a sunshade, protecting the lens from bright sun rays, which can sometimes damage the picture. Well, the camera's ready to be fastened down on a tripod.
magazine order? The magazine order. Bring it over here. Okay, fine.
That's Ricardo. He's our director. Later, you'll meet the rest of our film crew.
Everything is all set here, huh? Yeah, the camera can look.
Next, I mount the film magazine onto the camera. I lock it down, then carefully thread the film into the proper places, making sure not to bend or tear the film in any way. I connect the power cord, and we're ready for action. Here, I'm making sure that the camera is running at its proper speed of 24 frames per second.
Camera's ready.
That's John. He's our cameraman and the person I work directly with. It's my job to assist him and to make sure that the camera is always clean and in top working condition.
Do you know what the next shot is? I don't know.
While the director is setting up the next shot, I mark the slate. This will be scene 8, take 2.
Like right here, John? Let me take a look. Probably good right here.
Well, it looks like we're ready to begin filming.
Okay, we all ready? Camera's ready. All right, roll sound.
That's fine, right there.
Speed. Slate it.
Scene 8, take 2.
Okay.
You ready? Yeah. Okay.
In this scene, it is my job to keep the race car in perfect focus as it moves towards us. This is when the cameraman and I really must work together as a team, almost as if we were one person.
So long. I hope you've enjoyed your day watching a film crew at work. Zai Jen, hello again.
Real people, I'd like to introduce you to some real people. Real people.
My name is Martin. You don't have to be afraid of my pet snake, Nigel. He never bites.
How did it go today, Martin?
Oh, it went really fine. I thought Nigel would get scared in front of the classroom of kids, but he didn't. He acted really cool. Really kept his wits.
Did Mr. Moorhead make a speech about snakes today?
No, he didn't. The funny thing was, he said that I probably knew more about snakes than he did, so he let me give the speech. Yeah, Martin made a speech in front of the class.
How about that?
Well, see you later, Martin. Okay, I'll see you later, DJ. I'll call you up. Thanks.
Well, sounds like you were the star of the science class today.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But there was one kid that really didn't like it. Pat. He said that Nigel was just another way for me to show off.
You know how some people can be jealous, and you have a very special kind of pet. Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Harris? Mrs. Harris, this is an emergency. I'm really frantic. Oh, this is Mrs. Barrington, Pat's mother. You know, he's in your Martin's class. Well, anyway, you must tell me quickly, what's the best antidote for snake bite?
What? Snake bite?
You must be an expert in this thing. Your son has a snake, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
I want you to know that that snake bit my Pat. And I'm holding you fully responsible. Well, I'm taking him to the doctor, but I want to know what to do in the meantime.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't know what to tell you, and Martin's not here. Are you sure it was my son Snake? He never lets him loose.
Really, Mrs. Harris? How many pet snakes are there in the neighborhood? Pat tells me it happened on the way home from school. There are 2 small holes in his hand, and they're turning blue. I can't talk to you anymore, but I am holding you fully responsible.
Well, now it's really happened. The thing I've always been afraid of. One of Martin's classmates was bitten by Nigel.
Bitten by a boa? I really don't think that's likely. Maybe they're just trying to give their black neighbors a tough time. Did she sound white?
What? John, sometimes you find prejudice in some of the strangest places. Why would the boy make up a story like that? His mother was frantic.
Hello? Oh, is this Dr. Rice for service? Oh, this is Mrs. Barrington. Will you have him call 755-3019 as soon as possible? It's an emergency. Snake bite.
I bet we could sue them.
Maybe I should call the emergency room at the hospital. They'd know what to do. How do you feel, honey?
I feel funny, that's all. I don't want to go to the hospital. I'm too weak.
Mrs. Harris was no help at all, and Martin isn't home.
Unreliable. Completely unreliable. We should make them get rid of that dumb snake of theirs.
If you're too weak, I should call an ambulance.
No. Just give me a whiskey. That's what the cowboys always do. Wowee. Look at those tooth marks. Hey, it's getting kind of dark outside.
Yes, Mom.
Scott, it's getting kind of dark outside, and I think I better go home.
Yeah, it's around dinner time, man. If you want to have some pizza with me, you're welcome to it. But you better call your mother first.
Oh, hey, that would be great.
Tell her that I'll take you home.
Okay, thanks. Mom, Scott invited me.
Martin, I've been frantic. Where are you?
Over at Scott's.
One of your classmates has been bitten by Nigel.
What?
Yes, that's right.
That's impossible, Mom.
Impossible? Well, Pat Barrington has 2 holes in his hand, and we're responsible for what happens to that boy.
Mom.
I just pray he's gonna be all right.
He couldn't have been bitten.
Martin, that's enough. I don't want to hear any more. That snake has got to go.
What's the matter, Martin? Nigel again?
Mm-hmm. My mother says, this kid in my class, Pat Barrington, says that he's been bitten by Nigel, and he has 2 holes in his hand.
Well, you know that's impossible, man.
I tried to tell my mother, but she wouldn't listen.
Okay, why don't you call and let me talk to her, all right?
All right. I think it would be better if we called Mrs. Barrington, because she's the one we really need.
All right, dial the number.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Barrington. This is Scott Richardson from the museum. We met a few days ago at the Harris house. Yes. But, Mrs. Barrington, that's impossible. I suspect if you see fang marks... Well, okay, all right. We'll meet you at the doctor's office as soon as we can get there. Can I have the address?
That's good.
And if Dr. Rice doesn't know what to do, that snake man from the Newark Museum will know. He's probably been bitten 100 times.
Well, don't be surprised if he says it isn't really a snake bite.
What on earth makes you say that?
Well, Martin's gonna say that the snake didn't really bite me, and he'll have to support his story. I mean, they have to stick together, don't they?
No, I don't think he'd do that. Would he?
Hello, Miss Barrington.
Dr. Rice,
Hello, Pat.
thank goodness.
Now, let's see what we have here, Pat. Tell me, what happened?
Well, you see, there's this kid named Martin, and he carries a snake around in a bag. And he dared me to put my hand in, so I did, and it bit me.
What kind of a snake was it?
A big one, a real big one.
Well, it would help to know what kind of a snake it was. Nevertheless, we'll have to make a little cut right here.
No, wait a moment. I feel better, please. I feel okay, really, I do.
It's okay.
Excuse me.
That's the snake man.
Snake man?
Hello, Doctor. I'm Scott Richardson from North Museum.
Oh, how do you do?
Mrs. Barrington
Mr.
asked me to come. May I look at Pat's hand?
Yes, of course.
Let me assure everyone now that Pat is in no danger. Martin has a boa constrictor, and boas have no fangs and no venom. They do have teeth, a row of teeth slightly slanted towards the back. And they very seldom bite. As far as the fang marks, I think Pat better tell us about that.
Well, I was working on my train layout, and I wanted to check if there were any staples left in my staple gun. So I accidentally hurt my hand, and that's when I thought of Martin and the way he'd been showing off his snake in class today, so I thought I'd get him scared a little.
What about me? What about scaring me half to death?
I was gonna tell you, Mom. Honest. It just happened so fast. Maybe I was a little jealous about Martin's snake.
Staple gun. Probably dirty also. I think we'll have to give you a tetanus shot.
You see how Nigel's teeth would be slanted backwards?
Yeah.
Now, if Pat had been bitten by Nigel, he wouldn't have had 2 marks there. He would have had quite a few marks. Only poisonous snakes have the 2 fangs and would leave 2 marks there.
Scott, you're staying for dinner.
You really don't have to do that.
Well, that's the least we can do, considering the fact that you've saved our lives again.
Besides, you've shown us that we really don't know enough about Nigel. I'm sorry we didn't believe you, son.
That's okay, Dad.
My buddy here is learning how to deal with people and their suspicions and fears. And we're just gonna have to keep showing them, right?
Right. I think we should have a toast. Here's to Nigel.
To Nigel.
To Nigel.
To Nigel.
Hey, what happened to the lights?
Hi, this is Woody, and you're in for a thrill. We're gonna make a treat from Brazil. Brazilian Americans think it's neat to make doce. It's a treat. Doce is candy, if you please, in the language of Brazil, which is Portuguese. Take 3 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. 1 6-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then we need a pinch of salt and 1/2 cup of ground nuts, if you want. First, melt the chocolate on top of a double boiler. You need an older person to help you out when the going gets hot. Then remove from the heat and add the other ingredients. Now stir until the mixture is smooth. Next, get an 8-inch square pan. Do. Then line the pan with wax paper. And turn the mixture evenly onto the pan with the paper. Now, when you have spread the mixture out, smooth as can be without a doubt, put it in the refrigerator and chill for 2 hours. Next, turn the candy out on a cutting board. Peel the paper off and cut it up. Brazilian fudge is so good! Yeah!
What makes people get suntan?
Well, almost everybody likes to and can get a suntan, no matter how dark or light their normal skin color is. We all get different amounts of suntan, however. And some of us show our suntans more than others.
Where does the extra color come from?
Well, it comes from the same stuff that gives you your natural color. It's called melanin. Underneath the surface of your skin, a whole lot of tiny brown dots of melanin give you your color from the time you're born. Melanin protects your body from the sun. Something like sunglasses protect your eyes. If you don't have very many melanin dots in your skin, then you don't have very much protection. But if you have a lot of melanin, then you have more protection. These first melanin dots soak up some of the sun's rays. But after you're out in the sunlight for a while, your body begins to make extra melanin to take care of the emergency. This extra melanin is your suntan and stays with you as long as you get a lot of sun. It usually goes away in the winter.
Isn't it silly that some people don't like black or brown people to swim with them? but want to get as brown as they can themselves?
It sure is.
We're not the same, Luther. My skin is pink. Yours is brown.
My hair is curly.
Mine is straight.
My nose is round.
Mine is pointed.
It's funny how we're so different and still so much the same.